Yeah,
Okay, okay. Just give me a moment.
okay, no problem.
Okay, so today topic was pricing procedure. Pricing procedure. Okay. Uh, okay. Can you just confirm me if you are able to if you are able to hear me? Okay, so it's clear, right? No problem, right? Okay. So we are talking about the today topic was pricing procedure. So pricing procedure. What is the pricing procedure? So when we creating the any external purchasing document, our contracts, scheduling agreement, RFQ, and we have purchase orders, right? So everywhere we have the different pricing components like basic price, gross price, and basic price, gross price, freight cost, okay, taxes, and packing charges. Okay, so there are so many components will be there. Depends on the your business, your client, how they following with what charges they are adding to the users, adding into the customers, or adding into the vendor. Okay, we are paying to the vendors and all. So how we can design that pricing components, the structure in for the our external purchasing document that we are discussing today. Okay, so going for so before going to that, usually what the pricing components usually what we regularly we are using that we are using basic price, general gross price, right? And we are using that discount, right? We will get some discount from the vendor and some freight charges. Freight charges means it's kind of the uh, delivery cost, right? From vendor or he might it might be to the delivery, it might be to the vendor or it might be to the freight vendor, transportation vendor, right? And other than that, we also can see that some packing charges, surcharges, right? So these are the usually we can see, right? So let's see where we can define those pricing components, how it works. And again, every pricing component will not work as the same, because if I see the discount is the we will get benefit not to the vendor, right? It is a benefit to us. We are getting some 10% discount, 5% discount, so that means it is a negative value. Out of the total amount we are reducing the amount when it is coming to the freight amount. So we are paying to the vendor additional amount other than the basic price of the material, right? So even the type of the condition, okay, we usually call as a condition type. The every pricing component we created a one condition type. Okay, so when you creating the condition type, you need to be find out whether it what is the category of that condition. Condition category means it is a tax or it is a discount or it is a uh, plus or minus or positive sign or it is a freight delivery cost. Okay, so that category we have to the type of the condition. Okay, and how you are like it is a positive sign, it is negative sign. Those everything we have to define. Okay, so let's go to the material management. Okay, let's go to material management now. And again, purchasing, we are talking about purchasing. Will go to purchasing here, and we'll go to that here pricing procedure, which is common for the external purchasing document. We'll go to condition here. We'll go to condition. Okay, condition, and here you can see that a defined pricing determination process. Okay, so how it works, the pricing procedure, how it works, how the system is determining the pricing components. Because every purchasing document is not similar pricing components, they might be different. If I go for import purchasing, so usually if I go to import purchasing, you will be having that additionally custom duties, right? Some additional charges will be there, right? For the import duty, import purchasing. If it is domestic, there is no customs, right? It is like you have some different GST, local IST, okay, GST and all, it will be there, right? So how the pricing procedure also it is different vendor to vendor. If it is domestic vendor, we can use the domestic purchasing pricing procedure. If it is import vendor, we'll use the importing pricing procedure. If it is service vendor, we can have a different pricing procedure also for service vendor, right? So that means you understand one is based on the vendor, it was changed. Based on the vendor, it was changed. All right. So so each vendor, it is not like each vendor. It is it is like a, it's kind of the group of vendor, right? It's like a group of vendors. So it will be the same pricing procedure, domestic pricing procedure, okay, import pricing procedure, service pricing procedure, like that, right? So let's go to here. Okay, let's go here. First, you can define that access sequence. Here, to define the pricing procedure, first you need to understand that how you want to search the pricing procedure. Okay, how the pricing how the prices should be triggered, how the price should be determined. Okay, so if I go for access sequence, first you can go to access sequence. See here, there are multiple is there, gross price is there, rebate is there, discount is there, like we have different uh, access sequence. So if I go for gross price, how the different combinations, okay, how different combinations you can find it, okay. If it is material and plant combination, this material, this plant, this is the price, this material, different plant, this different price. So like it is like different, okay. You can define that combinations here. So to define your own access sequence, first you have to define your condition table. Okay, so first is you have to go to condition tables. Okay, first maintain the condition tables. Okay, okay, so I'll just create the condition table here. Okay, I can create a condition table. So we have standard tables which starting with 000 to 899. Okay, it will be start with 0002 to 800 899, like that. Okay, if you want to create your own customized data table, you can put series with 9 series. You can create with 9 series. Okay, okay, now I'll just creating the 951. Okay, so what is the purpose of this table? This table having the field names with the combinations, with what combination you want to take it up. Each table have the combination. If I'm creating the table number 951, 951 table having the combination of material, plant, vendor. Okay, if I create a 952, okay, I can, the 952 I can create with the combination of plant and vendor. Okay, 953 I can create material vendor combination. 954 material purchase organization combination. Like what combination you want to search, you can define your multiple different combinations you can create. Okay, so now I'm just creating the 951 table. Enter. If it is already there, then it will display. It will display. If it is not there, then you can create here. Okay, so you are able to see the screen. It is coming black now. That's what I also worrying. Let's see. I'll just log off and log in again. This one. Okay, so I'm just again logging to that. Okay, so now I'll go to again SPRO. Now it's good, right? No problem. Okay, material management, purchasing, and condition. Where is the condition here? Condition, okay. And you can go to the price determination here, and you can go to define the price, define the condition table. First you can define the condition table, maintain condition table. Okay, I will go for create condition table. Okay, again it is coming same way. Okay, 950, same it is coming now. Okay, so you need to select the fields here. Okay, you need to select fields from here. If suppose I'm just planning to take the plant, okay, for the plant, okay, for the plant, I just double click on that. Again material, double click on that. So my plan is for the plant, for the material. Okay, if you need vendor also, you can take it up vendor. Supplier, okay, supplier. I'm just taking the supplier. So what I will do, I'll just move this to, I will just move this one. I'll just put again material. Okay, why I'm just putting the down material, I'll tell you why it is coming. Okay, now plant and supplier and material. Okay, so the reason why I'm just putting in the down, I'll tell you that if I created plant and a supplier and when material, okay, so how it will come in the when you are maintaining the prices, the highest priority, the hierarchy, the top hierarchy was the plant, that is a single value, okay, and supplier single value, okay, and material is a multiple values. Okay, so multiple entries. That means single entry, multiple entries. So that means, okay, in the 1000 plant, for the vendor XYZ, okay, the materials are, suppose material 100 rupees price. Okay, 1002, 200, 150 price. Okay, 1003. Okay, it is 140 price. So that means I can enter the multiple lines here with material numbers. If I just put a supplier in the down, material in the up, I can enter only one vendor. Okay, sorry, one material and multiple suppliers. So it's not like that, right? Because I am buying the multiple materials from the same suppliers. So I can go with like in the 1000 plant, and for the 1000 plant, for the supplier XYZ, these are the materials, these are each material, this is the price I'm maintaining. So this combination when you maintaining now, so when you creating the PO, system searching the price from this combination, the price, if suppose plant is matching and supplier is matching, supplier XYZ is matching, then I am entering the material 1000, 1001 something. Then immediately system will pick the, it is checking the condition records which is maintained in the top. That price, it will come automatically here. Okay. So this is the why we are maintaining this, condition table. This is helping to you to maintain the pricing condition records. That pricing condition record will help you to determine automatically when you creating the POs based on the what parameters you maintained. Okay, clear? So this is the way it will work. Okay, now this is the one combination which I'm just going with. Okay, then you can select here generate, click on generate. Okay, so the system is telling that already standard 363 is there. If you want to, you can use that 363, or if you want to create, you can create it. Okay, enter. Okay, I want to create my own, I want to use my own, okay, my own anything which is like customized one. Okay, so this is the package which is saving here. Okay, so I can enter that something which is already created for MM or maybe whatever it's. Okay, I'm just putting the some name. Okay, packages is nothing but like when you are configuring anything, okay, it will store into the one package. Okay, so if it is MM related, MM they have their own package. ST they have their own package. Like that, everyone have their own package. So here it is a testing ideas, right? So I'm just using the $TMP. If you are using $TMP in the real time, the data will not store in the any of the object. Okay, so you cannot move the changes to the other servers like quality server, production server. So make sure that your package should be already determined by project team. That project team having the MM having the one package, ST have the one package, like that it will be there. You have to make sure that you have to use proper package. It's clear? So I will show you that as well. Okay, if I go here MM, if somebody is created, then it will display packages, different packages are there. Okay, so you can ask which package they are using for our project. Okay, individual project wise they are defining that. If you are using $TMP, it will store in the local object. That means local server it will store. We cannot transport that. Okay, clear? So here local object is there, no? It will store. Okay. So it is testing purpose, I'm just telling here, but in real time you have to use the proper package. Okay. So now table A951 is created. Okay, you can see this table also. In the table level it is created. If I go to SC69, A951 which I created. So system is created. The combination plant supplier material. Okay. It's clear? And this combination application is purchasing related, right? EF. Okay. EF is nothing but like purchasing document. Okay, so if you maintain that this condition record, it will store here. The information it will store here. When you maintain the price, when you maintain for this table, when you maintain the condition record with this combination, the information will store in this table. Okay, make noted. Okay, now I have created one, right? So I will go for back. Okay, and again I will create one more. Okay, I will create one more also. So 952. I am creating this time 952. Okay. Now, what we actually taken vendor, plant, and material, right? Now this time I am not taking the plant. I am just taking the only vendor. Okay, I'll just taking the vendor. Vendor in the top priority. Okay, vendor, supplier, vendor. Okay, and even I'm not taking the material here. This time I'm not taking material. I'm just taking the material group. I'm not taking the material. I'm just taking the material group. Okay, so this combination I'm maintaining now. Generate. Why we are? I am not taking any. I am not taking that material, or I am not taking any plant and all. So is there any way? Is there any way where we can use only material group and not material? Is there anywhere we can use only material group, not material? We can write services. We don't have material number mostly. Non-stock materials we can create with description also, right? So without material also we can proceed. Without material also we can create a purchase document. You know that. Okay, without material also we can create that. I'll show you, because that it will work based on a material group. Okay, that means set of the services. Let's assume that I have cleaning services. There are multiple services are there, but cleaning services are there. I have material group. So for this material group I am creating as a service for cleaning. That cleaning service hourly basis we are calculating. Hourly it is like 200 rupees. Any service, it kind of cleaning service, and right. So I can maintain just material group, not needed any material number for that. With description I can go with that material group. Okay, it's clear. So that time we can go with like this vendor, this service. When they are taking this service with material group, I can go with that. Like that we can maintain as well. Okay, it's clear. Okay, I'm just taking these two simply. Now you created a condition table, right? Now you have to go up and you have to create a schema group. That means axis sequence. Okay, first we'll create a axis sequence. So I'm just copying this one. Okay, or you can use that same. Okay, I'm just taking this one 0002 and just copying here. Okay, I'm just creating something like Z uh, Z02. Okay, Z02. It is for the gross price. I want to use for the PB00 or some customized one. Okay, PB00. PB00 is nothing but like a gross price in the basic price of the material. Okay, basic price of the material. Okay, I'm just maintaining for that. Okay, copy all. Okay, enter. So what it is done, it is taking the copying from the existing one, all which is already created for this 0002 axis sequence. What are the combinations are there? It is copying that. Okay, so I'm just saving this one. Okay, now you can go here and see the axis sequence. There are multiple combinations are there. Okay, there are multiple combinations are there. Okay, so what now every field have the every combination have the fields. You can see the list of combinations we have. So now what I'm trying to do, what is the my axis sequence? What is my axis sequence? ZZ02, which I have created. Then I will go to axis sequence. I don't want to use all these things. Okay, I'll just delete all these things. Okay, I'll just delete all these things. I will add only my what I will add? I will add only my condition tables which I created. Yeah, I deleted this one. Save. Okay, so you have to put the transport request. Did you this you already know, right? You must be create this transport request number for transport the changes to next server. Okay, so when you save that, you need to create a server. So you can use your own request if you have, or if you don't have, then you can create. Okay, just click on create, and I'm just putting that some configuration like. Okay, and usually in the real time, you will be putting that if you have the project code. Okay, I can put the project code number or project. Okay, I will just put the upgrade. Okay, upgrade, and if you have the some project number, you can put, and this configuration. I can put mm to differentiate configuration, and you can put the date also. If you have the date, you can put the date also. Okay, okay, clear. So it depends how they are following the format of the transport. Okay, so now it is saved in that. Now if you understand that all axis sequence are deleted already, all the so all the condition tables are deleted. Now we freshly need to start new entries, and you need to enter that the sequence first, the top level. When you are maintaining the records, what sequence, what combination you need to get in the top level and the second level. Okay, so I'm just putting 05 and 010. Okay, because why I'm putting 05 010, tomorrow if something which I'm getting emergency urgent from the user, they want to add one more condition or one more combination in the high top level, then make it 01 02 03 04 you can use. Okay, now I have created 951 here. I have created 952. Okay, so it will be searching that. Okay, save. Okay, enter, 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 enter. Okay, these are all will be deleted. That's okay. Okay, now these two are created. Okay, now select first and you go to fields here. You need to check every time. You have to check enter, pressly enter, and enter, 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 enter. Okay, so now you can see the combination plant, supplier, material. This is the first combination, right? We created 951. We created plant, supplier, material. So save here. So you need to do this mandatory. You need to do this mandatory. Okay. 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 Now go back. Now again go to second and go to fields again. Enter, 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 enter. I have deleted that. It is calling every line. Okay. Save. Okay. Okay. Clear. save. So I have created my own axis sequence. What is the axis sequence I have created? Z02, Z02. This is for gross price. Okay, okay, clear. And for what combination it is there? I have the combination plant and supplier and material. The second combination is supplier. If anything which is customized, any something logic you want to write in the above level, you can use the requirement here. You can use the requirement. Okay, you can use something here and you can write a logic. Okay, if suppose I need some rebate, you want to add some rebate here. So just select here, click on the here source text, and users can they can enter that Vapor, they can enter the logic here. It's clear? Okay. So that code they can use when you are assigning that requirement here. Okay. So now I'll go back. So I have created only one axis sequence. You can create your limited. Now set the calculation schema for purchasing. Okay. So how the pricing procedure will trigger in the PO, how it will be determined. It is a combination of purchasing organization and vendor. These two combination, the system will be determining the pricing procedure. Okay. So purchasing organization is configuration. Vendor is master data. Okay. So I must be have some configuration point to assign to the vendor. Correct? Then only I can trigger to the vendor, right? Because vendor is a master record. It is not like every time I cannot create new, right? So I can create one key point. That key point I can assign to the vendor master record. So that key point is we create as a schema group. Schema group for vendor. Okay. So let's create a schema group for vendor. Okay. Define the schema group. Okay. So define schema group for supplier, define schema group for purchasing organization. Okay. So again, yesterday how we are done account category reference is assigning to the multiple validation classes, right? The same concept here. We are creating one common point, that is schema group. That schema group we are assigning to the multiple suppliers or multiple purchasing organization. Okay, it's clear. Now define schema group for supplier. You can define your own style. Okay, so Z already somebody is created. I will create something like Z9 or something which I will create. Okay, so Z9, I'm just creating supplier. Okay, I'll put that APPL company code. Okay, some understanding purpose I'm just creating. What happened? Okay, so I just created here Z9. Okay, this is for supplier I created. Okay, but I have created just schema group. It is just reference only. Still I have not assigned to any of the suppliers. Okay, make a note that. Okay, supplier I just created schema group but still not assigned to anywhere. Now I have to create for purchasing organization schema group. Okay, so I will create schema group also, which like ZZ09 something which I am creating. Okay, I'll just create ZZ09 purchasing organization APP1. Okay, APP1. If you want to create different also, you can create ZZ10. If I'm suppose I'm just creating this purchasing or schema group for purchasing organization APP2. Okay, like you can create your different. If it is different pricing procedures for the purchasing organization 1 and 2, you can define. Okay, it's clear. Now this purchasing organization anyway it is configuration only. We are directly assigning here only because purchasing organization is always constant. It won't be changed. So you can define in the configuration level and you can assign it. But vendors are changed. Multiple vendors are there. Tomorrow you might be creating new vendor. Next day you will be creating different vendors again. So vendor is not same vendors are always continuing into the system or continuing into our business. There are new vendors also. Partners will be created. So now I have the standard purchase organization which is there already. I'm just assigning my schema group to my purchase organization. So first purchase organization is APP1. So Z0 something, what is that? We created Z099. which I have created, ZZ09. I have Z09 I have created, and this one ZZ10. Okay, clear? I have created different. Okay, I have created for different. One purchase organization schema group is ZZ09. One schema group for ZZ10. Okay. Now let's define our schema group. That is pricing browser. Let's define our schema. Okay, pricing schema. So here in the go to top here, set calculation schema. Okay, here you need to define your own pricing browser. That means it depends on your client requirement. What are the pricing components are there? You just need to add and structure like that and define the pricing browser. Why we need to structure? Let's give an example. Okay. If you go to some stationery shop, okay, stationery shop, they say that, okay, you are buying some books which is cost of $100, okay, that is the basic price. So they say that, okay, you will get 10% discount. Hello? Yeah, you are there, right? Okay, so they said that $100 for the book cost, okay, but they said that you will get 10% discount. Okay, but they say that 10% discount will get on the only price of the book, but additionally you have the taxes. Okay, you have the taxes additionally that will be counted after you calculated your discount. So that means I have $100. $100 is that, and the 10% is the discount. So what is the cost here? $90. Assume, right? This is the price, right? After calculating the discount. Now they are calculating the tax on the total amount, which is net value, right? So the net value, what it is coming on the net value, they are calculating the tax, which is like, suppose let's say 10%. So then what is the cost? 90% plus 9 rupees. Okay, that is means $99 is the value you have to pay. Okay, suppose you went to the other bookstore. Okay, bookstore. They say that, okay, the gross price is, that means the basic price of that is $100. Okay, and they say that there is no discount for this. Okay, and they say that tax will be there on the inventory. Tax will be there on inventory, 10%. Okay, and there will be a freight cost on total amount, okay, that is 10%. Now tell me, in this case, $100 is the gross price, and tax you have got 10%. That means 110 rupees is the total amount. On that they say that freight cost they are adding on 110 rupees, that is 10%. So that means, that means on 110 rupees, $121 you have to pay to the vendor. That means here if you see that before they calculated discount, and this here after tax they calculated the charge. So business to business it will be different, and the owners to owners they will be define their own style, and they can charge the amount. Okay, so now how the different levels, how different pricing component structures you can create. So that pricing component structures you can define here. Your own style of pricing structure you can define here, and you can assign to that. It depends on your purchasing organization and vendor combinations. Okay, so it's clear. Okay. Now standard we have RM0000. So SAP already provided some standard RM0000, which is a pricing document, pricing procedure. You can select this one and click on go to control data. You can see the multiple condition types are there. Okay, gross price is there, gross and variance and original price, all these things it is there. Okay, suppose you don't need all these things, you don't need all these things, I just need only some defined one. Okay, so what you can do, you just copy this one, okay, exist and create that. I'm just creating some ZZ RM 00 something which I'm creating. Okay, this is for APPL. Okay, copy all these things. First, let's copy all these things. Let's copy all these things. Okay, save. First, create same. Then you can change based on your client requirement. Okay, I'm just selecting here. Go to control data. Okay, so PB00 condition type it is standard. Okay, PBWX it is a standard. So if you suppose you want to be create your own customized condition type, I don't want to go for the standard one, I don't want to be disturb that. So what you can go back, and create your own condition types. You can create your own condition types. Okay, so let's see here, define condition types here. Okay, go to condition types and see here there is a so many condition types are there. Okay, so PB00 is the gross price. Okay, and PBWX also gross price. Okay, and HP00 is the discounts. Okay, header surcharge and discounts for HP01. Okay, so like we have so many. FRA1 is a freight. Okay, FRB1 is also freight. FRC1 also is the freight. Okay, so like we have so many things are there. So here you need to understand that what is the difference here. Okay, let's go to PB00 and PBWX. So I said two times the gross price. Why we need two condition types? Two condition types working has a same condition, same purpose, same purpose. What is that? That is a basic price or gross price. Okay, so why we need this? Because PB00, if you go to that, this is a condition based. It will works based on a condition. Okay, okay. So this is called time dependent condition. Okay, you can call as a time dependent. Okay, and PBWX. Okay, it won't be. It's not condition based. Okay, it is a manual entry. Okay, that means maybe you just try, you can understand directly, right? So it is not time dependent. Okay, it is time dependent is this one, and it is not time dependent. Okay, so what is the difference is PB00 you can define before only. I can define the before. Suppose let's assume that July 01st to December 31st. Okay, December 31st. 2026, the price will not change. I'm just telling that 100 rupees only for vendor XYZ and material ABC and plant. Suppose I say the plant also, plant 1000. So that means next 6 months, if I am using if I am creating the PO with the combination of material, plant and vendor, these three combination, material ABC, vendor XYZ, plant 1000, the price is 100 rupees. There is no change. It is automatically capturing from the condition records. So for this you need to create a condition record. So the condition records will work based on the time dependent. Where is the what we mean by time dependent? It is the particular period it is working. Time, it is a particular time it is working, right? When you go into manual PBWX, okay, it is a manual. Manual means you need to enter at the time of PO manually. Manual entry for each PO you can change. One PO1, it is PO1. You will be entering that 120 rupees. PO2, the next it will be changed 130 rupees. The same combinations it will change. That means if you don't have this information, it is not maintained. When you creating the PO, if you want to enter manually the price, that PO price you can enter manually when you creating the PO. For that purpose, we are using the PBWX. Okay, and if you have already defined, then system will automatically pick. Time dependent, time independent. This is the time independent. This is okay. And time dependent, time independent. Okay, you understand, right? What is the difference between PBWX and PB00? So interview point of view also is very important. Okay. Okay, clear? Now let's go to the I said freight also because I informed so many freight condition types. I have FRA1 and FRB1, okay, FRC1. So many condition types are there. All it is a purpose of freight only. Then what is the difference? What is the difference here? It is the difference of when it is a freight one. Okay, when freight you want to be calculated as a percentage. You want to be calculated as a percentage on top. Like it is a total bill of 10,000 rupees. You are asking 1% on freight cost. Okay, so the percentage if you want to define, then you can take FRE1. Now, if you don't want to be take as a freight percentage, you want to be take it as on per quantity. Okay, then you can go with FRB1. That means 100 kgs. Per kg, I'm just charging that 10 rupees. That means 100 kgs, it will be 1000 rupees. Right? If it is a 200 kgs, okay, per kg, again, it is a per kg, I defined as 10 rupees. So, what is the cost? 2000 rupees. So, the delivery cost will be changing depending on the what quantity you are buying. So that we are using a FRB1. Okay, if FRC1, FRC1, this FRC1 is again fixed amount. I will not go for a percentage or I will not go for quantity. I will just go for with fixed amount. If you buy product, 500 rupees is fixed amount. So in that case, okay, constant price. Okay, so that constant price you can define as a fixed amount. Clear? Okay, so for that, what you can do here, you can use the FRA1, FRB1, FRC1. Okay, same you can use FRB1, FRC1. Okay, clear? Now go to PB00 and select the condition and go to details here. Now you can see that I think it is a black bar, right? Can you able to see or not? Okay. Okay, 1 minute. Why it is suddenly coming black? Let's 1 minute. హలో చెప్పు
వస్తున్నారా
10 minutes అయిపోయింది పూజ
వస్తారా రారా
వస్తాం కానీ పూజ అయిపోయిందా
వస్తారా
హలో హలో
వస్తారా అంట
వినిపిస్తుందా
వినబడుతుంది
వస్తా అయిపోయిందమ్మా పూజ ఓకే పిల్లలు సరే వెళ్దామా సరే అయితే వస్తావు కదా వస్తా హలో 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 ఒకటి 10 minutesలో బయలుదేరుతాను 10-15 minutesలో
10-15 minutes పట్టిద్దా బయట కాల్ తీసి రెడీగా ఉండండి బాగా
సరే అయితే 10 minutesలో వస్తాం అయితే 5 minutes వస్తున్నాం
దేంట్లో వస్తారు కాదా లేకపోతే
ఏ కార్లో వచ్చేస్తాం బాబు ఏ కారు ఓపెన్ చేసింది మీకు ఏ కారు ఓపెన్ చేసావు పెద్ద కారా సరే ఎక్కడికి వెళ్తున్నారు
తెలీదు లేదండి బాగా వాటిలో చూస్తాము అక్కడ ల్యాప్టాప్
సరే అయితే
బాగా చూస్తాము.
సార్ నాకు ఆర్ఎస్కి వస్తాను, నాకు ఆర్ఎస్కి వస్తా. హలో.
సరే సరే
Hello. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Not sure why it is coming like this one. Okay. I'll go again. It is coming like, okay. I'll just try it. It is coming like same. So uh, okay. So shall we continue tomorrow then? You are not able to visualize. The points is very important here because we need to discuss how this is the price, fixed amount, basic price, how it works like. If you see here condition class, whether you are going, whether it is a discount or price or expense or taxes, you need to inform when you creating the price any condition. Okay, same like if it is amount or percentage or it is a gross weight, net weight, how it works, that also you can define. And whether it work as a basic price or it is a work as a tax or it is a work as a packaging freight, that also you have to define. So here the different parameters are there. Okay, so okay, we'll do one thing then. We'll continue tomorrow then. Okay, so here whatever the prices are there, no, I'll just simply complete this one. So here what are the condition types are there? These condition types are they are using in the pricing procedure. Where here in the pricing procedure, what you define, right? You are already defined some pricing procedure, right? That pricing procedure you can go and you can define your own pricing procedure. You can assign here. Okay. So once you define your pricing procedure, I'm not deeply going to the condition type level. We'll discuss that condition type level. But once you created the pricing procedure, what you need to do? You need to assign this pricing procedure in the assignment. So schema determination. In the schema determination, go to purchasing orders. Okay, calculation for purchase orders, stock, STOs. There will be a different is there. You can go to determination of calculation schema for standard purchase order. Here you can go to new entries, click on new entries. You can enter that what you created. Okay, what you created, that ZZ09, okay, ZZ10, okay, and this again you created your schema group, right? What you created Z9, no? I have created Z9, alright? So Z9. So these two combinations, you can assign your own pricing procedure. What pricing procedure it is assigned. Okay. So what pricing procedure you assign here? ZZ star. I'm just putting the star. So this is my pricing procedure, right? So this is my pricing procedure which I created. So I can assign this pricing procedure to here also. Okay, but if suppose let's assume that okay for this plant is different pricing procedure, this plant is different pricing procedure, you can assign different pricing procedure. Okay, so I'll try to use that as well. I'll be creating the one more. Okay, I'll creating the one more also pricing procedure. Let's go to here where it is where I just go for the schema okay, schema here. I'll create one more, okay, which I'm just copying that same, just copying this one and creating that ZMM 001. I'm creating that, okay. So now I've created that new pricing procedure, okay, for my other plan, okay. For understand purpose, I'm just putting this APP2 plan or APP2 purchase organization, and this is for APP1 purchase organization, and save. Okay. Now there must be some difference. There should be some difference we need to solve, right? So what I will try to do, I will just create PB00 as a customized one. Okay, I'll go to schema group, SIPA condition type. I'll go to condition type here. Okay, I'll just copy PB00. Okay, PB00 I'll just copy and select and copy here. I'll just creating some PP PP something which I'm creating. Okay, This is my own condition type which I am doing. And what I will do here, I will just assigning that the access sequence which I created, which I have created a condition. What I have created, just z0 something which I have created, no? Z0 okay, this is this z02 which I have created. Okay, so this is the axis sequence I have created. This axis, if I am using this axis sequence, I can get only two combinations. One combination is plant, material, vendor. The other combination is metal group and vendor. Okay, but if I go to standard PB00, the standard PB00 have the so many things, right? In the okay, that having the multiple are there, so that combination will be different. Now, my schema group pricing procedure, if I am going to schema group pricing procedure, which I am defined here, I will go for one and changing the my condition type instead of PB00. Okay, I'll just use ZZPB. Okay, which I created. Okay, so both functionality is same, but I'm just using the customized one, my own access sequence. I'm using one access sequence. I'm not changing anything, but I'm changing the gas price. Okay, okay. Now I created my own pricing procedure. I have created my own condition type. I have assigned to my schema group, but how we know that for that vendor it will works or not for this schema? Only Pachaya organization only you are assigned already, but you still not assigned to the your vendor master record. So you have to go BP pricing procedure. Okay, you have to go pricing procedure and go to here then change what is that FLV and 002, right? FLV and 02. So this is a Pachaya organization, right? So Pachaya organization, go to Pachaya organization and APP1. First APP1 is, okay, I'll just go to change here. Okay, then you have to assign here schema group. You have to assign here schema group, okay, which I have created. So where is the schema group here? Okay, here it is a schema group here. So I'm assigning here schema group, which I defined customized one. What I have created customized one, customer ZZ, right? No, ZZ9. So Z9. Z9 I have created. Save. Okay. Okay. Now again I am changing to switch to organization. Then APP2. Okay. So I didn't change anything. The schema group same because I have not defined multiple schema group for multiple vendors. Okay, so I'll just assigning the same schema group here. Okay, I didn't create anything, so it is the same. So what I'm trying to do here, schema group for here again Z9. Okay, okay, clear? So same vendor, but when it is Pachaya organization is different, then it will change automatically. Okay, clear? Now I'll go to create a ME21 PO. Okay, and okay, so again PB00 conditions are there, right? You need to maintain the MEK1 condition based. Okay, MEK1 is the transaction code to maintain the time dependent condition. Okay, so here you can maintain PB00 or which you created already ZPP, right? That condition. Okay, if I go to ZZPP, only two combinations will come, plant, supplier, material, because the access sequence we are assigned only two combinations, 951, 952, either supplier and material group or material, plant and something. Okay, clear? Okay, clear? If I go to PB00, which is standard, okay, then what will be happen? It will be multiple combinations are there because the previous standard 0002 have the n number of combinations, the access sequence. Okay, it's clear? We want to show again. I'm just going to condition type level. Go to PB00. This PB00 have the access sequence is 0002. This access sequence 002 have the n number of combinations. Okay, that means n number of combinations which is there. If I go to my condition ZZPP, ZZPP have the only which I have created the combination, like which I have created ZZ02, that having only two combinations access sequence. Okay, clear? Okay, now go to PO. Okay, now we'll go to MEK1. Sorry, MEK1. First we'll maintain this one. Okay, so material plan. I'll just go to material plan. Okay, so enter. Or if you want to go for info record also, it's okay. Material info record, supply, purchase organization, material valuation type. So many things, the combinations are there. I'll go simple material and plant. Okay, simple and material and plant. And okay, the plant. Okay, so FG001. Okay, this is the material plant. Okay, what is the plant which I have APP1. Okay, when it is the APP1 and material, then it is cost of 100 rupees. Okay, okay, and FG001 again APP2. Okay, 120 rupees. Okay, it's clear. Okay, so I'm saving this one. I just maintain this one. Okay, you can you can maintain the dates also here. You can see I have maintained already. Here already the valid from on today date it is taking. Okay, you can maintain your condition dates till 2027 or something which you can define. Okay, it's clear. Okay, so this is one. Again, if I go to MEK1 again, MEK1. Now I'll be defining for my condition, which is plant and material and status. Okay, this combination I'm just going that. If you see here, plant it is coming in the upper top level, supplier it is coming here. Okay, because three combinations are there. Okay, then material FG001. Okay, so you can maintain something 160 rupees something. Okay, so you can also define here 2027, 2028 or something which you can define. Okay, clear? So here APP2, this one, this is APP2. Okay, then if I go for APP1, okay, same I'm just maintaining APP1. Okay, I'm just maintaining that 190 rupees. Okay, so now see that now I'm trying to go create ME21N. Okay, and supplier same. Okay, and now my control is purchase organization. So if I go to APP1, okay, I'm just using the APP1 now. Okay, and if I go to FF01. Okay, if I go to here, the system, okay, once I enter the plant here, APP1, okay, so the system automatically it is picking the price based on my vendor, what I maintain 9000 and the purchase organization. So these two combination APP1 and 9001, what is the pricing procedure we assigned? That pricing procedure you can see in the down, the price automatically picking. How it is picking? Because we already maintained the condition record. Okay, and as you can see that in the down, in the condition tab, if I go to condition tab here, and you can see here the analysis. Click on analysis. Oh my god, something which is coming to just getting something. Okay, I'll go for this one. Okay, I'll go for APP2. Now if you go to analysis here, okay, field is not known, condition axis, okay, pricing procedure J002. Okay, so some issue which is coming with the pricing procedure. So we'll create again the condition types and everything, and we'll do that. So what will be happen actually? Based on your vendor and purchase organization, these two combination, the pricing procedure will pick. Okay, so based on that only. Okay, 1 minute. It should either you can go with. If you see here, okay, you have created some customized one also, right? Okay, so we'll do tomorrow then. It is already 9 o'clock, so screen also it is not visible properly. Okay, so we'll do tomorrow. So only thing it is there, the supplier and the purchasing organization data you have to maintain properly. Okay, ME K1 you have to maintain properly. Clear? So we'll maintain this one tomorrow. So APP1, okay. So we maintain for APP1 here. So if I go to ME21N and if I go to vendor, okay, and APP1, some error which is coming. Again, we need to sort out here. The price automatically picking because we are already maintained a price. Okay. Now so here my doubt was here already captured, but here it is not coming. Why it's not coming? I'm not sure. Okay. So it is not capturing because this PB00 condition is not there. Okay, some error which is coming, condition access related. We'll see tomorrow. Okay. The program uses the access sequence, customizing settings to read the condition records field specified in the access sequence 0002. This 0002 is assigning to PB00, right? So it does not exist. Okay, somebody they deleted. Okay, the field is necessary to reading the condition record. Okay, so that means what is the meaning of this one? This PB, what we are using that slash n m/06 PB00, this PB00, this 0002 somebody they deleted. Okay, so I can use my own also. I don't know actually. Okay, so somebody deleted. So I'll be assigning my let's see, because that is what I understood from the error. Let's try to create now. Okay, so now app1. Okay, now let's see here analysis. Okay, here also it is coming problem. It is somewhere it is dedicatedly written that. Okay, okay, we'll see tomorrow. Anyway, it will take time. We have to refer to all the access sequence where it is deleted and all. Okay, so the process will be the same. There is no difference. Okay, so process will be the same, but we need to check that where it is somebody deleted or something, how they deleted and all, we have to check. Okay, we'll go to again tomorrow and we'll see. Okay. This axis sequence only getting problem, right? This axis sequence. So what it is deleted here, material and here. Okay. Okay, the development class of condition table A667 is local. Okay. Okay. So I think we'll see tomorrow. Huh? Clear? Right. Okay. So we'll see. Thank you. Bye. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
ఇప్పుడే సిద్ధిగా పైకి వెళ్ళింది నువ్వు ఇంకా క్లాస్ టైం అవుతుంది ఏమైనా బయట ఆడినాడు తెలిసిపోతాయి సిద్ధిగా స్వర్ణ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళింది స్వర్ణ పిలిచింది కేక్ కట్ చేసి అమ్మటే వచ్చేస్తుంది
బయటకు వచ్చి టేబుల్ చెందావా